Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the K.I.L podcast. I'm your boy Willie the Kid, here with Dan O.B. and a very special guest, one of my best friends, Avery. Avery, welcome to the show, pal. Good to have you.
What's going on?
So, very first thing off the jump we got to talk about, guys. I made my opener, Willie the Kid, over there, press record, just so we could talk about this. So, we were writing down topics, and Will goes, Dan stinks. And then I respond, that's funny, because every time I come over, you tell me how good I smell. This is from the same kid who has officially lost the debate every time. Okay, we have a debate where I take 90-second showers because I pits, balls, butt. Done.
That's your fucking problem. You wash all of the essential things, and that's it. You don't do...
Yeah.
How? That's gross.
But I smell great, so...
For real though, like the water's gonna get from your knees down, so you're fine.
Dude, you gotta scrub your legs, your arms, your face.
It is now 2-1. Take that L and handle it, please.
Once a week, scrub it up. After that,
And don't forget, Kill Mob, once a month, shave your ass with your little sister's razor. It's
you
important.
Have to do it. Do you know Dan shaves his ass with his sister's razor?
Yeah.
Do you know why? Oh, you're an avid listener. You're a real fan. Never mind. If you're a real fan, you should know what the fuck we're talking about.
We've discussed all of this before, so...
Dan, you said you saw that guy walking the fucking goose again, dude.
I have to set my drink down for this. Guys, I can't... Avery, you weren't on the last podcast, so you don't know. But you heard it, right?
I heard it today.
There's a man in my neighborhood who walks a fucking goose. Guys, is no one on the same page?
Someone should call the police immediately.
Where do you get a goose though?
Exactly.
It doesn't look like...
Where do you get a collar for a goose is what I want to fucking
Maybe
know.
like cat collar. They have those.
Yeah, they definitely have cat collars.
But
My
a
mom has
gooseneck
one.
is like putting a collar on a baby.
I saw a
passed
tweet.
a couple on the way, and I almost grabbed one just as a joke.
A goose or a person?
A goose, not a person.
Little comedy. I saw a tweet immediately after we recorded that last podcast where it was like, some people aren't going to like to hear this, but geese are just the duck form of giraffes. And I haven't been the same since, guys.
Fucking so stupid.
I haven't been the same since.
Dude, I found, so I got like 13 more notifications today talking about
About how someone's trying to break into our Twitter?
my Twitter. It's not ours.
Oh, it's your Twitter.
It's mine.
It was never our Twitter?
I don't think it was ever our Twitter.
Who's trying to break into your Twitter?
So I have like 35 fucking text messages from the Twitter thing, and it's like, here's your your authorization code or whatever to type in so you can unlock the...
Yeah, for a little backstory, midday at work a couple days ago, Will texted me, because the Twitter is tied to Will's phone number. Will texted me a screenshot with like 18 fucking messages from Twitter giving us a code, and he goes, hey, you want to stop changing the fucking the password? I'm trying to work. And I was like, I am also at work, Will, and I haven't tried to change the password at all. But he came in hot, so it it saved me a little bit.
I was like, well, then what the fuck is the password, Dan? And then it's something funny that we made up, and I'm like, oh yeah, and then I type it in, and it's the same password still.
Right.
So that means nothing's happening with that account. I put it together today, and I tweeted from my own fucking private Twitter account. I'm like, hey, knock it off, whoever you are.
I don't know if you saw, but as a big fan of Willie the Kid, I favorited it and retweeted it.
Oh, right on, dude. Thank you. Spread the fucking word.
You're welcome.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch.
Surprised it was Avery the whole time.
I've been on Twitter since high school because it's gay as fuck.
I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, I just got back on it to promote the podcast. And because some tweets are pretty funny.
Doubt it.
I'm on Twitter exclusively for boobies, if I'm being honest.
There's boobs on Twitter.
There's boobs on Twitter.
Several.
Really?
Many.
That's weird.
Numerous.
Mucho boobios.
TTs, dude. Talking about boobs.
Milk bags.
Okay, Dan.
Shoulder boulders.
That's weird.
They're not on your shoulders.
Some girls
I don't know
are.
what kind of Tinder you're on.
Yeah, so we saw the goose walking.
Dude. What happened to that man? He's an old man.
You should have pulled a hard right and gotten 20 points right there. How many points is a goose worth, you think, if you fucking... A goose.
Well, a goose
11 for
a
sure.
goose itself is 11. A man walking is 9.
I thought it was 10.
It's 10.
A man running is 10? Excuse
No,
me.
walking's 5. Well, I'm not going to say it. There's different points for different...
A man walking a goose, that's infinity points.
A man running backwards, which is what Avery was going to say.
Right.
It's
15.
like 15.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Fucking A, dude.
What am I missing here?
Nothing.
You miss gambling, as far as I know.
Huh? Dude, stop blowing through the topics. Let's talk about this fucking man running backwards
I'm not
thing.
blowing through the topics.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
saying-
Sit and breathe on this fucking. What am I missing right now?
Nothing, Dan. Missing.
I do
Nothing.
miss gambling. I do miss gambling.
I know you do. You, like, what were we doing the other day? You were like, man, I just missed. We walked into Wags, and you're like, man, I just missed the casino, dude.
Yeah.
Can't just go to the bar where you don't expect any money back. You just give it to them
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and then hope you make it home.
there's bars at the casino.
Yeah, but then you go onto the floor and spend more money that you're
if you're
hoping
not
to
me.
get back.
I always said, like, gambling was kind of a fool's game.
Yeah, but I can count cards, so not a biggie.
Right, I mean,
It's a good thing to just broadcast.
yeah.
No,
Well,
It's not illegal. It's illegal to use a tool to count cards. I'm well researched
What?
in this topic. It's not illegal to count cards.
Bullshit.
Dan's fucking Rain
If they
Man,
catch
dude.
you, they will definitely kick you out.
They'll kick you out. They'll back you off first. It's called backing you off. And then they'll be like, you can't play at this table anymore. And then if you go to another table and do it, they'll say, you can't play this game anymore. And
And
then
they
if you
kill
do
your
it at
kids.
another game.
And then they slash your tires in front of you.
Yeah.
In front of you.
But also, if you do it well and you do it right, you leave with $10,000 and they walk you to your car. Like
See, when I
fucking
do it
royalty.
well and I do it right, I have a sticky mess in my pants and I need to ride home.
Why is it in your pants?
Hey. All right?
What you doing?
Because I do it well. And I do it right.
Not left.
If you do the thing
Not left.
and you don't fuck it up,
It
just
works.
works.
It just works.
That's right.
Oh, boy. What happened? Anything happened today at work, Avery?
what happened at work today, Avery?
You work in people's houses.
You are now
Dude,
in an interrogation. Tell us about
I
work.
put so much mud in joints.
So he's a professional
was
mud
dro-
blower. That's officially your job title.
I was just packing mud all day long.
That's good because I was laying pipe and Dan was slaying box all day long.
Yeah, dude.
Cool, man.
Dude, only drive all the day. I wanted to kill myself. For real.
Yuckers.
Yep. I mean, it's a lot better than sitting in a warehouse by yourself all day.
Is it now?
Retweet.
Because that's what Dan does.
Yeah.
And well, sorry, shop today, not warehouse.
Barn.
Ooh.
And he actually drove. I got a call. Why did you even call me earlier?
I was so fucking bored, Dan.
We spent
yeah.
a half hour on the phone today. I
Yeah.
carried him around while I worked.
Yeah, me too. Me fucking too. I'm talking to this man at work, okay, and I use a forklift at work,
Yeah.
and so I have earbuds in, and I go, man, I really hope I don't get caught on the forklift because this is like a huge OSHA violation, and we just like giggled at that, and that's.
I'm like, do you have your hood up? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, what? You're fine. Like,
Also, this happened at work today. So one of my supervisors, so we all have to get our temperature taken because of the coronavirus right now.
yeah, they don't do that at my job for some reason.
We have to have our temperature taken every morning.
Yeah.
And so I went to my supervisor so he could take my temperature.
Did they hit you with the laser gun?
Yeah, the laser gun.
It's called the pyrometer.
And they have to stand in a box in case I cough on him. So he has a box with a window and a hole for the
Box
thermometer
hole.
taker.
What if you just
Punch him in the face through it?
no, like a boxing glove, right through the hole?
But,
Or dude, what if you just lean in that hole and go, "What's going on, dude?" Like your whole head, like.
I'm not worried. None of us are worried about it. We just have to follow protocol from our corporation.
Yeah, no one's worried. I wasn't worried about it either.
But anywho,
Until I got it, bro.
So here's the story on that. I walk in, and he's listening to a conspiracy podcast.
Nice.
And my mind makes the connection. I also have a podcast. Maybe he would like to listen to it.
Nope.
But you know how my sometimes my body and mouth move faster than my brain?
No, I think it's just your mouth moves faster than any part of you
So
at all.
literally half a second before these words are about to leave my mouth, the words, "You should listen to the Keep It Light podcast," I go, oh, if he does that, I'm for sure getting fired. So. He'll find the TikTok, which means he'll find the video, which means I'm getting fired
Yeah.
and probably fined.
You probably wouldn't find the video because I don't even know how to use TikTok, and I'm your age, so I think you'd probably be fine.
But you're Amish, so it's different.
Not Amish.
He's
Mennonite, sorry. And Mennonites are allowed to use power tools.
Is that like the only differentiation between them?
They're not afraid of electricity.
Yeah,
sure.
so Mennonites don't care about electricity.
They just also can't drive cars? Or
when
what?
they get,
They always have a big black Ford and 17 of them pile out.
yeah, they ride. So whoever's in charge of the job will bring them there, and like I don't think they drive. They ride.
I don't know.
But they get married. When they get married, they grow beards.
Right.
And if you can't grow a beard, you aren't ready to be married.
So Will can't get married.
I'm
That
now
sucks.
single for life.
It's always going to be for real, though.
Fine with that.
Just slamming broads, you know?
And when their wives are married, they're free to gain like 400 pounds. That's sick.
Word. Seems like a good
Just
deal.
let those fuckers
I have to
go.
grow a shitty beard, and she gets to get fat.
Oh, is that so? They're just unappealing to everybody else? Is that the whole
Yeah,
thing?
they just look ugly for the rest of the planet.
Can you imagine how bad they smell with those thick ass cotton clothes on and no shower?
Dude, I saw those guys working, man.
They work hard as shit.
They're unbelievable
But
workers.
they probably smell like butt.
Soaking wet.
Dude, did we talk about me doing the worst job at the warehouse on the podcast?
No.
Okay, so I was late to work last week, and so in front of my boss, to save face, I go, hey, you know that job that's the worst job in the warehouse? That usually we would split up between the 6 of us? I'll do the whole thing by myself.
Yeah.
Just to save face. And it worked. And then I got halfway through it, and I was like, I've made a lot of mistakes. Probably just shouldn't have been late to work today. I'm very upset with how today is going.
You should really stop calling in on Fridays.
The only reason I called in so many Fridays in a row is all your fault, Will, so I don't want to hear it, okay?
How is it my fault, Dan?
Because you said, let's hang out until 1 in the morning on a Thursday afternoon, and then, I said, no, man, I have to go to work in the morning, and you said, I don't, and then I said, that's cool, I do, and then you said, I'll wake you up. Did you wake me up?
You're an idiot for thinking he would
No.
know.
Yeah, because you're a dumpster fire.
No,
You're
we
a dumpster
lived
fire.
together in college, and we both know. You're like, dude, we'll be fine. We'll get up for class. Wake up at 1 in the afternoon.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, we're ready for lunch.
Will is 24 going on 4 fucking years old, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was a daily occurrence. Avery and I, it was literally every day in school was a sleepover with your best friend, dude.
Up till 4 in the morning.
I hated my roommate.
Like, oh, no, we'll be
Carol.
fine.
4 in the morning. Dude, I have a fucking 8 a.m. What am I doing? And I
tell you
would
about how
always
many-
go. I always went to him.
I didn't.
Let me tell you about how many
I'm an
fucking
adult and I
8
own
a.m.s
my
I went to.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about how many 8 a.m.s I went to when I went to college.
7.
I don't go to that college anymore, so I think that's pretty much enough said.
Crushed it.
Shame. All of us. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean,
Please like and subscribe.
what do we got, dude? Dude, I can't emotionally handle any more topics until I get some closure on the dude with a fucking goose. That is so insane. Does no one think that's insane? Is it because you guys didn't see it and I saw it with my own 2
Why did you not
eyeballs?
take a picture?
I didn't see it, and
Because I
also
was
why did
doing
you not take a
50
photo?
by him.
So stop and turn around and
The
take a
guy's
picture.
walking a goose, Dan. He doesn't care if a fucking Jetta stops to take a photo. You could roll your window down, stick your arms out the window, get out of the car even, take a photo. That guy will probably smile for you. Dude. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I have no words to describe that situation.
That is just the most South Florida shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
But we're in CNY. That's
That's
what's insane.
what I'm saying.
If I saw that in South Florida, I'd be like, that's
whatever, yeah, it's
He's
whatever.
probably just walking home to feed to his pet alligator or something.
Right.
We're in central New York. Huh? Get that fucking shit out of here.
Do you think that thing flies away for the winter and comes back? That's a plot twist.
He comes back with like a tan and all these crazy stories.
Dude,
I lost my virginity over the summer, Dad.
speaking Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's not cute. Like comes back. I lost my virginity. No, you didn't. What's her name? You don't know her. She goes to another school.
Dude.
I don't know, man. Until I see somebody walking a goose, I don't even know if I can believe you. I believe you, obviously, but I want to be in the car with you to fucking spiritually experience it, dude.
Here's the weird thing. So every neighborhood has like a super weird person, right? Does your
If you don't, you're the fucking weird person.
Right?
Congrats.
Right? Okay, so anyone who grew up in my neighborhood knows that it's this woman, Teddy.
That's a weird name for a lady.
Her name is Teddy.
I don't trust her.
What's her full name? Trudith?
I don't know. I just know. I didn't know her name was Teddy until I was like 19, and I'd seen her for better than a decade. Dude, so there's a 4th of July party, like 2 blocks from my house. So we just celebrate at my house every year. And one year, to like make some scratch to get like Cheetos or something, I don't know. Me and my brother were like, I know what we should do. We should find a folding table, set it up on the corner, and sell glow sticks.
Wow, that's genius.
8-year-old ingenuity.
How did it work out?
much?
And Sean, if you hear this, you know that was all my fucking idea. You sack of shit.
Did he take all the money?
We didn't make any money. We didn't sell any
That
glow
was the
sticks.
setup. I knew.
Yeah.
I knew he had no money.
No.
$0. We made $0. We had a shit ton of glow sticks, and that was tight. But
That
like,
means you live in a shit neighborhood where they hate kids.
yeah, pretty much.
For sure.
Yeah.
They do. They hate.
Because if I see a lemonade stand, I pull over and give them 20.
Yeah, me too.
Throw the cup out the window.
Because it is the shit, dude. I don't know if you ever bought lemonade.
It's 8 parts lemonade mix and 1 part water. So
That shit tangy.
I would pay more money for a glass of Tang than I would for a cup of lemonade, though.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking love Tang.
4 in the afternoon, you'd pay for Tang.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah,
Hard to
dude.
find. You gotta take it.
Here's what I want to see out of kids these days. Okay, I want to see some fucking ingenuity. Because if I see you with a lemonade stand, and I'm gonna instinctually go, I don't have any cash on me because I never carry cash.
You nerds have Apple Pay or Venmo, and they're like 6. Like,
Now
no.
you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
If I see a big ass sign that says lemonade stand, we accept Venmo, I'm Venmoing you $100. I don't give a shit. You deserve it, kid.
Jeez, Dan, I wish I had your
setting up a
fucking money.
lemonade stand outside. Me.
Sorry, I don't support Amish people. Fuck.
Yikes.
Racist as shit.
Dude, you're scared of electricity. What do you mean? How are you gonna fucking set up a Venmo?
Yeah, they're gonna give you $100 and tie it to an owl. Send it your way. And you'll probably get it. So
Probably. I don't know. They're obviously doing something right.
I don't think so.
the Amish.
Yeah, they're still around. Dude, if they were doing everything wrong, they wouldn't still be around.
Did you
but
know?
they marry like cousins and sisters? And, Yeah.
Bunch of cousin fuckers.
So was Alabama. We let them hang around.
Great. That was good. No, dude, I fucking agree. Yo, my cousin's look kind of thick.
Dude. Fucking the new workout plan off the college dropout. There, he's got this spot where he's getting testimonies, like fake testimonies for his workout plan.
Yeah.
And some bitch, he has some bitch on there say lines that are like, "My name's Shaquisa. I'm from Mobile, Alabama, and thanks to Kanye's workout plan, I've been able to date outside of the family." And it's like,
Whoa.
he put that on an album, huh?
That's how much we love Kanye.
Dude.
Have you ever seen that video of him in the morning?
Good morning,
Paparazzis.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
The paparazzi's in his bush.
In
Hey,
his
good,
bush.
good morning, Kanye. He's in
Rather
his
be in his
garage.
wife's bush. I
He
mean,
just
huh?
goes, shut the fuck up.
That guy is
awesome.
a scary person.
Dude, he is my wallpaper. on
It's
my
a good
computer.
thing that he's a music artist and not a politician, because we'd all be fucked.
He's running in 2020, and I'm
No, he's
voting
not.
for him.
No, he's not.
Nah, he was supposed to be, though.
But now he's a Trump supporter, so...
Speaking of 2020, who are you voting for, Will?
Yeah,
I'm not voting.
that's how we keep it light. Good shit, Avery.
God.
Can we get Mike V back in here? Jesus.
Super rude.
Oh,
No, we
car
love
still
you, Bill.
red?
Thanks for coming on the
Blue,
show.
or whatever color it was.
What's that?
What color is this car now?
Red.
It was blue, right?
It was blue.
it's also
I used to see it
not
every
moving
day.
It's
currently.
in pieces now.
Dude, my truck was like that for a month.
He calls me and goes, dude, we're gonna go out tomorrow. We're gonna take photos. And me and my buddy, my other friend Mikey, we're hanging out. And he calls me. He goes, dude, rip. I'm like, what happened? He goes, I did 130 pull on the highway. My tranny exploded. So
Yeah, dude, these calls were literally like 15 minutes apart.
Nice.
yeah,
Well, my truck's gonna explode on the way home, so
it's fine. It's fine.
you know. At least this
Volkswagen
car's
stay
light.
strong.
He can push it.
Yeah, like,
My
dude.
truck's heavy as shit.
Yeah, well, fucking, can we finish that story about Mike V real quick and how it ends with him fucking parking that car in his driveway for some reason?
Oh my god!
Like, did your brain fall out of your head,
He's
Mike? What happened,
blasting
dude?
tranny fluid everywhere and pulls right into his driveway.
Dude, leave it in the
his
road.
mom was so pissed.
Why wouldn't he leave it in the road?
Because he's a dummy.
His brain fell right out of his head.
Yeah, as soon as your tranny explodes, so does your fucking brain. It comes flying out of your ears. So you have no,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Jesus.
So
You leave it there, light it on fire, and walk away.
that's what I would do.
Yeah, just let insurance take care of the rest.
Yeah,
It's
I
fine.
don't know what
Just
happened.
commit a little bit of light fraud.
Yeah, it's whatever. Fuck, dude.
Fucking, huh?
But yeah, man, if I'm seeing
So-
a dude with some...
Dude, so we gotta fucking... So, you guys constantly had 8 a.m.s and just, like...
No, that
never
wasn't...
helped each
Because it
other
was our
out.
freshman year, and we were dumb, and we were like, oh yeah, we'll make it.
That wasn't a thing. We didn't have 8 a.m.
Oh, I did.
I had one, and Avery had like 3.
And Avery never went to a single 8
Because
a.m.
what I
not
thought before I went to college, I was like,
Just
well, I'll
get
get
it
him
over
out
in
of
the
the
morning.
way.
Yeah, idiot.
I didn't think we'd be drinking till 2:30 in the morning every day.
Can you list the whole week, though? Because
I need you... Yeah.
One
let's
drink
start...
Wednesday, thirsty Thursday.
No, hang on. Let's start from the beginning.
No, it was. We lived with a bunch of fucking maniacs, and it was a great time.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's a title for every day. It's the alcoholic weekday. It's
No.
like margarita
Every day that ends
Monday,
in Y, I'm drinking
Mm-hmm.
tequila Tuesday,
till I fall asleep.
one drink Wednesday.
No, so what happened was as soon as I moved in, Avery was there before me, right? And I remember...
I left first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to get where I want to be.
Right. Avery and I met, and the only conversation that we had previous was...
Dude, I still have it somewhere. It's hilarious.
I have it too. I'll pull it up. It was a conversation on Twitter, and Avery's profile pic was so fuckboy. And then people were like, "Dude, he's like your twin." I'm like, "You're so right." So here's the messages from Avery. Oh, there aren't any. It's Avery's phone number, and he goes, "Text me whenever."
Hey,
So then we started texting, and I'm like,
You're
"Yo,
right to business. That's
yeah."
it.
I was like, "Dude,
Avery's sliding into the DMs.
I was like, dude, you have a fridge and blah, 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 all this stuff, TV and shit. So, yeah, we move in, we dapped up. It was a little awkward because, I mean, you're living with a stranger.
Right.
And then my parents left. We both pulled out our favorite beers, both pulled out our vapes because in 2014, I mean, everyone was vaping.
Cool as shit.
Playing music, dude, we were fucking best friends forever since then. I don't know how it happened.
Yeah, and we grew up 20 minutes from each other.
And never, yeah.
That's hilarious.
We grew up not that far apart, and we never met until fucking I was 19.
I know it.
And you were 35.
Yeah, but we graduated the same year. You were friends with my cousin, who's a shitbag,
Yeah.
and I never knew who you were.
I never knew who you were.
Did you guys choose each other to be roommates, or was it just happy luck?
I think it,
I had another roommate.
Yeah, it fucked up.
And he
I
got switched into a
no.
different
What happened
room.
was I registered late because it's me. You know what I mean? And my mom was
Hi,
like,
I'm
"Do you
Will,
wanna
and there's
go to
zero
A
food in
State
my fridge
freshman
right now."
year or whatever." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I do." Applied, got in. The next day, it was like, "Hey, here's your roommate," and I'm like, "Oh, sick, dude." And that was how it happened on my end. I don't know how it happened for you.
I had another roommate. His name was Colton, and he drove a big lifted Ford. That's all I knew about him. And it probably would have been terrible. Because remember, what was his name? Tom? Doing heavy equipment. He was in Tom's class doing heavy equipment. So I would
Really?
have been living
with a Wellsville kid.
Yeah.
You know what? I bump into him a lot.
Tom?
Yeah. I saw him in Allegheny, and then I saw him in another time.
Oh, because
It's-
you guys are doing the same shit.
what?
Kinda. Does he? Do you see him on
I'm
work
talking like
sites?
years later.
Yeah, you see him on job sites now? or-
Yeah, not now, but like last year I saw him once. I
you
also
guys-
saw Mason. Remember Mason?
Dude.
What was his nickname? Like Teeth or something?
Yeah, he had none, remember?
Yeah, he had his front
'Cause
teeth knocked
he
out.
had an exhaust leak and kept driving and passed out and totaled his fucking car.
No
And
shit.
lost like 4 of his front teeth.
So
No shit.
me and Avery also started a very successful fraternity at Alfred State. Delta Psi
I don't
Beta.
know if it was successful.
It was successful.
It's not
to
there
us.
anymore.
It's not, but it was great for what it was.
So, what do you guys think is the better way to get your roommate at college, though? You know, talking to the kids of the Keep It Light podcast.
They now do like surveys
yeah, they do like
Obviously they
surveys,
work
but they're
to see
bullshit.
common
Because you
interests.
applied and the next day they were like, oh, these two. We need to look together.
Did they do a survey?
Yeah, I did one.
I don't remember doing one.
Dude, I
Well,
did
apparently
a
they
survey and I
aligned
still
mine
got
with-
put with an asshole.
They aligned my survey with the idiot that applies.
I did a survey and I still got put with an asshole. Jake, if you're listening to this, you know it. You're an asshole. This is the kid who was was the second the C8 dropped. So he was like, I have to have one. I was like, well, have fun being broke.
Yeah.
Dude, I own 3. What do you mean?
I proceeded to jizz into a washcloth until it was hard and threw it at his face. The only 2 good things that he ever did for me was he went to Ireland for spring break.
Left you alone?
Left me alone, and then when he came back, he brought me a bottle of Jameson that I thought...
Nice. This
is a double-edged sword, this story, because I thought it was super nice. I was like, oh, word, he thought about me in Ireland. I found out he bought it at the airport on the way back.
You got fucked.
Yeah. Whatever.
Tastes good. Okay.
I like Jameson. Jameson ginger ale is always the move.
Drink it straight like an adult.
Over ice.
No.
Either
straight like an adult.
It makes me mad. That's the only thing.
Dude, the other nice thing he did for me, so him and I started losing weight at the same time, but he just had less weight to lose than me. So he had a 3XL Barstool shirt with a titty pocket. And titty pocket.
I got it. I've just never.
And he gave it to me, dude, because he didn't fit him anymore. It's fucking 3X, and the kid is now probably a medium.
Yeah.
So he gave it to me because he lost weight, and then I started wearing it, and dude, just dropped weight as soon as I started wearing that thing. So I think we're gonna give it to Will here in a minute.
Wow.
Get this shit together.
Dude, I'm not fat. I'm just
skinny.
I'm just thick.
I'm not fat, Mom. I'm husky. That's what the clothes say. I'm husky.
If we did a podcast on me and Avery's stories through college, it would go for hours.
Yeah?
So, I can think of, maybe, top 3. Was our first night out.
Let's hear the best Halloween story. I want to hear the best Halloween story.
Our Halloween story is
actually, I know this story.
And
I know the story, actually.
A picture of it's on my refrigerator.
What was that app called?
Yik Yak.
Dude.
What was the deal with Yik Yak?
Everybody.
I was too young for Yik Yak.
It was anonymous Twitter.
It was the best thing ever, and it lasted 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was sick.
And the day after Halloween, that's all people were talking about was the assholes that dressed up like greasers trying to fight everybody.
Yeah. Dude.
And then we did it again.
Yeah. Following weekend, I think.
Well, the next day, we did it Friday.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday night.
Halloween weekend is undefeated.
It was
it was a dozen of us. It was such a nightmare. It was for everybody else.
Yeah, there was literally 12 of us, and 40, our buddy 40, in his backpack had a jukebox playing of just 50s music.
Dude, I forgot about that.
And the song sucked. They'd be like, yo, 40, put a nickel in that fucking jukebox. Get that thing out of here. Dude, yelling at everyone. We saw a guy across the street who was wearing khakis and a red t-shirt.
I thought we were going to fight him.
I thought
he sprinted at us.
Dude, we were like, oh, who the fuck is this guy in the khakis? Talking all types of shit. He looks me and Avery in the fucking eyeballs, comes running across the street and goes, hey, and plants his feet and goes, I'm Jake from fucking State Farm. And all of us are like, ah!
Yo, can we talk about how that commercial's been around so long now that they had to make it politically correct?
They changed him. He's a black guy now.
Yeah, they had to make it politically correct.
Yeah, he's a black guy.
Jake from State Farm is now black. It's not that chubby Pat Oswald looking dude anymore.
I feel like that's racist, though. Why can't he be white?
Nah, it's just PC.
Yeah, they're just like...
I'm not politically correct.
State Farm
is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm just... So, but I have so many stories from my side. I want to hear them from your view of just us being stupid.
There's a lot of stupid. A lot of half.
Spit one off the dome right now.
Dude, no, of the story where we just had laser pointers. Our first
oh my god,
our first week at school, we had laser pointers and just poked holes in lids of bottles and squirted people out the window.
Remember that?
Yeah.
A group of guys walking under the window.
We used to live over the PM door, and the midnight door was across the building. So our PM door, we were a level above it, so that people couldn't fuck with us.
Right.
But we would fuck with them.
Right.
Because we lived in the suite above the PM door, which you couldn't get in past 10, I think it was. And me and Avery poked holes in bottles and just were spraying people because it was funny. And this group of people come up. And we spray him, and this one kid just sprints. And another kid goes, dude, why did you just run a 4-second 440? What wet me? What happened?
That was too many fours in one statement right there.
That's what they said.
I don't remember.
It was so fucking funny, dude. And this one kid we were just fucking with, and he threw his keys at the window.
No shit.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, what if our window was open?
Didn't they come in?
I think they did.
Yeah, because our screen was
That
open.
kid's
They came right
never
in.
getting his keys back.
What a dumb.
I would have those to this day.
Threw his keys right through the fucking window.
Remember that Subaru bumper we had in our room?
Huh?
The kid he crashed his car and we picked up his bumper because we thought it'd be funny. He couldn't have it back.
So you guys are just thieves.
It was one of Brandon's buddies. He was drifting up in one of the upper parking lots and lost his bumper. So we immediately went and took it.
Oh yeah, it was like later that day we stole it, and they came in to our suite bitching and screaming about it.
Dude, we had it for like 2
Somebody
weeks.
took our fucking bumper.
Yeah, we were like, I don't know.
It's weird.
Dude, my favorite trend for a little while there on TikTok was the one where it was kids talking to their RAs, and they're like, I haven't seen any traffic cones. I didn't take it. And then it pans across the room, and it's like, there's like
Traffic cones.
Yeah, that was our room.
We did that one night. I think we had like 30 of them.
Or we'd go over to like Alfred University and kick over all the porta potties or whatever.
Oh,
Drop
We
them
had
off.
17 cones in my dorm,
I don't remember how many we had.
and my RA, who I was good friends with, she got really, really pissed about it. And so everyone naturally goes, hey, Dan, can you pop the trunk of your car? And I had 17 cones in my fucking trunk for like 6 months.
Remember
Yeah.
I smoked weed and got hammered in our suite?
Yeah.
So then we could do whatever the fuck we wanted.
Shout out
Don't remember.
Tip?
Cool as shit though.
Tip or something. I don't remember her name, but she was really ghetto. And we had this thing called the beer Zuka, where it was just a pressurized canister that would shove a beer right into your stomach. You didn't have to drink it. You put it on your lips and go.
It was
when it would go.
PVC with a valve on it.
No
With
shit.
pressure,
That sounds
yeah.
super dangerous.
So she came
No,
into
it's
our
great.
suite and we're like, "You want to do the beer Zuka?" And she's like, "Yeah."
But you could
Sounds
only do it in
super
the bathroom because
It made
at
a
least
mess.
half the people it would come back out
Yeah.
immediately.
It sounds super dangerous, like I said.
It is. It really was dangerous, but it was really funny. Hey, but real quick, coming up on the half hour mark of the
You
podcast.
guys already know what it is. Please go interact with all the social media. It's keep_it_light on Twitter, keep it light podcast on Instagram, keep it light podcast at gmail.com. Send in all your ideas, anything you want to hear about. We'll talk about it. We're your friends. We'll tell you anything you want to hear.
Absolutely. Also, this episode of the Keep It Light podcast is brought to you in part by Spark Motorsports and Performance. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode. You guys rock.
Hell yeah, dude.
But so the beer Zuka, dude, that shit was gnarly.
I think we threw it away
And then-
before the semester ended.
So you weren't there. You were in Jamaica, I think, or something. You were out of the country. And we all got in trouble for drinking.
That was the one weekend I was home. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
You left, and then I
Only
had the
weekend I wasn't
key.
there.
I had the key to Uncle Si's room. Don't know how. Got it though. Remember that?
Yeah.
And you weren't there, but so they come in with 3 officers armed,
Yikes.
and
Because you guys got busted 2 nights in a row.
they were like, "Everyone break it up." So like, me, Ratsy, and Daddy Max run right into fucking Uncle Si's room, which is a vacant room. Lock it. And then fucking Ratsy is like tying sheets together and trying to rip out the window. I'm like, stop. They're not gonna come in here. It's fucking fine, dude. It's fine. Everyone cleared out. They all got tickets. Everyone was pissed at us because we didn't get tickets. That's how fucking petty these kids were that we lived with. So then we come out and it's fine. It's all good. We fucking made out scot free.
We're just vibing.
Yeah, it was,
He gave you, didn't he give you, he gave us the key because he was out of town,
no,
right?
I found it. It was in the door
Was it?
because that one kid moved out. Remember AJ?
No, Gay J, first of all, is his name.
Yeah.
And he was the coolest guy ever.
Yeah.
Until he was drunk. And then he was the most annoying pile of garbage. Dude, one night he knocked on our door for an hour and a half straight because we wouldn't answer it.
And we had like girls over. We were trying to vibe out, and like he was pounding on our door. And then I opened the door after like an hour of him being gone, and there's just a bush light sitting there. Yeah. So, and then he went outside. And then it was past 10. He went outside and couldn't get back in.
Yikes.
He's yelling at our window. We're like, will this guy quit?
All right, so here's where my brain immediately went on that. We have a topic we have to talk about.
What do you got?
So merch has been a big topic of discussion lately.
It sure has.
And now that we have the man here
Oh,
himself in the
Jesus.
flesh, I need at least one good reason why we cannot put your mugshot on a t-shirt.
And let me
It's
tell you
a
why it's a good
bad
idea.
idea.
Let me tell you why it's a
No.
good idea.
No.
Because it will sell and make us money.
Hang on. Oops. The case is closed. Right? So, it's fine.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but then it's my face.
Yeah,
And if
but
it
you're-
no, the problem is if it works out, I have to live here still. And I will see my ugly ass face.
Uh-huh. That's
at
kind
like
of the point.
5 in the morning.
It's dope looking merch, but also it's a really good joke for
It's
us
really
to laugh
funny.
about. We'll be in LA and we'll just get Snapchats from you all the time and we'll be like, look, there's my face. And we'll be like,
I will have to move away if that works out for you guys. That's the problem.
When it works out. But it'll look really good on a black hoodie with a black bar over your eyes. Let's just say keep it light.
it's all right. We'll fly you out to LA twice a week. And just get hammered in
First of
LA.
all, I'm gonna live with you if that's the case,
Duh.
Duh.
and we're gonna have dolphins.
Dolphins? All right, Ace Ventura. Huh? We're not
Stuff
having
like-
pet dolphins.
Yeah, and then this is how it's gonna work out.
We're having sea turtles long before we're having dolphins.
Dolphins are way cooler because they rape people.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. That's a callback
a
to
real
fucking
thing.
Tom Segura's stand-up act, yeah.
You mean
Chris D'Elia.
Crystalia. There you go, bub.
Dude, they fuck the shit out of people. It's hilarious. The problem is,
All right, well, the Keep It Light podcast does not necessarily condone everything that Avery says.
you can't prosecute animals, so who's mad about it?
You can be prosecuted because of animals. I don't get it.
I'm pretty sure that whoever it was that got raped by a dolphin is not going to be stoked
Dude,
when
have
they
you
hear
never
this.
seen those videos of dolphins just humping people on a dock?
I have.
That's what you get for wanting to pet dolphins.
Fair.
real.
That's fair.
I swam with dolphins, dude. Do you think any of them thought about having their
I
own
did it
with me?
once, and after I heard about all that shit, I was like, whoa,
I'm not trying to get a bottleneck in the butt.
nope. And they got teeth.
Woof.
Yeah, teeth. They got teeths.
They got some teeths on them.
Shit,
With an
man.
F.
Yeah.
Teeth.
I'm all set with getting plugged by a dolphin. Jesus.
Sorry, you just plug them right back. There's this easy access right on the top of their head. Jam a finger in there and see what happens.
See how it goes for you?
I'm pretty sure they're not going to like it, so.
Aren't they like smarter than us though?
Who cares? They're
Some.
fucking, they live in the water.
They're the only other animal that has sex for recreation.
Dude, you know what animal mates for life until their partner dies?
Penguins.
Swans.
And penguins.
A lot of birds, yeah.
Okay, what's crazier?
Dude, you think that guy walking that goose is fucking that goddamn goose?
Oh no!
All right, our head went to the same place, a little bit
Wondering why
different.
his collar looked so sick.
Listen, we were on the same highway.
Loves it.
We were on the same highway, just different lanes. I was gonna say, do you think that guy fucking has a swan to walk in like the summer? You know how like you drive the Cadillac in the summer and then just you whip the GTI in the winter? Do you think he walks a swan in the nice days?
I don't know.
He fucks both of them, so it's irrelevant.
Dude, I used to live in Manlius by that swan pond.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, do you remember where they made it a
They're
federal
dicks.
crime? They made it a statewide crime for you to kill those geese.
Well, it's because before I moved there, somebody went in and there was eggs. They smashed all
Yeah,
of them.
dude.
And
Now
it
it's-
was a huge deal. But those things are dicks. I
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah.
They'll like hiss at you when you walk by.
And they'll fucking follow you and mess with you.
Have I told you this? I've told you. Have you heard the story at all of the time I killed a goose with my car?
No.
I don't think I've heard it either.
You definitely have. So I was working with a group of kids, and it was me and a bunch of other like adults watching children as a day camp.
Yeah.
And we went to Thunder Island.
Hey, man.
Oh, that place. I went there a couple times.
For the people, though, don't let Dan around kids.
He can't live close to a school.
I live 2 blocks from the school.
He's got to slow way down in school zone.
I've gotten 2 tickets on school zones. What's up?
Dude, have you ever seen those memes where it's like me approaching a school zone at 100 miles an hour, and then it's the intro to SpongeBob? Are you ready, kid?
Dude, so we were caravanning. It was 5 cars.
Yeah.
And so I'm not that smart. I'm going to be very transparent with the listeners. Not that intelligent.
Right.
So we're cruising. We're late getting back to camp. So we're cruising at a solid like 10 over, you know. So we're doing 75 and a 65.
Yeah, regular speed.
Just big balling, right? And I'm in the very back of the caravan.
Caboose.
Caboose, yeah.
Caboose. The dumper, you know?
That wagon.
And so everyone else in the caravan juts a little bit to the right, and I don't know why. And no part of my brain processes, I should probably do that too. Whenever they did it, I should probably do it too.
You didn't do that and you smeared a goose.
I smeared a goose, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. And then I hit it, and I go, oh shit, that was a goose. And then I go, I'm sorry, guys, don't say that word. And then I'm like, what? And I look at my rear view, just a cloud of feathers, dude. Big tripping. I'm like, did I really just do that?
Murdered a goose.
Yeah, dude.
Cold blood.
Dude knocked its head right off its fucking shoulders.
That goose was just trying to go to Chipotle or whatever, and you fucking ended his day.
Boof. He went from 0 miles per hour to 75 miles per hour very quickly.
I bet you slowed right down to 65.
Yeah, dude. Cracked my fender, had a great time with it.
Damn.
Oh, God. I felt worse than killing the goose. I felt bad that I swore in front of the kids.
Yeah. I almost whiffed a cat in Auburn in my GTI. We were screwing around with it, and I was bagging some other kids' GTI. Shout out Damo. And I was driving home, and I thought it was like a trash bag, like a white bag rolling across the street. So I like moved to avoid it, and it like comes my way again. And I like go past it, and it spins.
Yikes.
And I see a tail, and I'm like, oh fuck. Oh my god, no. So I like pull over and get out, and the cat's just rubbing up on my legs and shit. I'm like, dude, I almost fucking turned you into coleslaw, man.
The last time I almost accidentally ran over an animal, it was a cat, and I was going around a bend, a pretty sharp bend, so I couldn't see, and a cat ran out into the middle of it. I'm doing, obviously, 10 over, my usual steez.
Yeah.
And, so there's another car coming the other way, so by the time I see it, I'm like, it's game over. It's game over. So I just aim so that it goes between my tires, so I don't fucking completely rail it.
So you straddle it?
So I straddle it, and so I go over it. I hear a thunk. I'm like, couldn't have been the cat. I straddled it. And then I went, oh, dude, head, muffler, they probably came in contact. They made the fuck out.
Come on.
And then so it was in the street still moving. It wasn't moving forward or backward, but it was still moving. And so I look in my rear view, and there's a big truck behind me, and they're giving me the dirtiest fucking look. And then they immediately, boom, boom, 1-2 with their big lifted fucking
Come on, dude.
And I'm like, how are you going to give me dirty looks and then do that? We get to the stoplight at the end of the road. They're still death glaring me. And I'm like, how?
Yeah.
You killed it. I maimed it. You killed it.
Right.
You're the piece of shit.
Speaking of straddled it. So, remember my big Cummins I had?
Yeah.
So I was out in the middle of nowhere hanging out with one of my buddies, and we had to go somewhere. I don't remember where. But I was following him, and there was a dog. It happened to be his neighbor's dog, which is part of the story. Ran next to his truck. He passed it, and then it ran out in front of mine. And I tried to straddle it, but my axles destroyed that thing.
No way.
I heard it yip under my truck.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, that's
And then I
so
was just
sad.
I don't know.
Tell me you hit the gas and kept driving.
For sure. We stopped on the way back, and I was like, oh, it's dead.
Hold on. Can we
no.
talk about the difference in this? I say that I maimed a cat, and Will goes, nah, moving on. And then Avery says, I maimed a dog. And then he goes, you better have fucking stopped, you piece of shit.
I didn't maim it. I murdered the dog.
Dude.
Will's smiling, but he's a little bit hurt right now. He's a little bit torn up.
I have a dog. Avery has a dog, so
I mean, if you're going to leave it tied up outside, it's your fault. I don't really care.
I mean, hey.
It broke off its chain, and it was little, so like it had some motivation.
It wanted to die, is what you're trying to say, right?
Oh my god.
And I don't think it did. I think it just didn't want to live with those people anymore. And then your truck said, I've got other plans.
Yeah, maybe it's like a happy thing. Maybe it's like sweet bliss of a 04 Cummins splattering me.
Hey man,
dude, I feel
that's what I'm.
If I gotta go, that's how I want to go.
That's what I'm looking for in this lifetime. I need you to buy a new Cummins so that you can just run me the fuck
over.
over.
Pile of shit forward. We can do the same thing. It's got a big brush guard on the front now. It's good.
It's sick.
I think actually the way that I want to go. First of all, we have to discuss this. So you know the plow on the front of trains.
Ouch.
What do you think those are for?
Animals.
Moving stuff out.
They're for moving cows. I thought they were for snow. They're for moving cows in the
Definitely
Midwest.
just clearing brush off the tracks.
Definitely animals. Anything. out the
I
way.
promise you,
Dinosaurs.
it's fucking cast iron. Okay, it's gonna get anything it wants to out of the way.
Right.
I'm just saying, fuck it, Cummins. I want to get ran over by one of those fucking things.
Dude, I remember I was in Western New York,
I want the point to go right through the bottom of my chin and then poke out the top, and then I get dragged for 2 miles.
and I was driving to a paintball field in Allegheny. Remember GRC?
Yeah.
And I was-
Fuck that drive.
Yeah,
For real.
fuck that place, dude. And I was going, and like a bunch of deer were crossing the road. So like I'm driving up, and I'm driving a Volkswagen Jetta, and I drive past like a GMC Sierra. I don't even know. It was a truck. And I'm like, yo, slow down. And they like shot me the dirtiest look, and I look in my rearview mirror, and I just see legs coming up, and I'm like, oh man, if you would just listen to me instead of being a fucking typical American dude who's just like, fuck that guy, he's not me, bruh.
Yeah, dude.
You crushed a deer.
I love when you see another American on the road and you have like unspoken hand signals to them, and
Yeah.
drivers can just communicate shit like telepathically with their hands and stuff, and that's
Yeah.
super cool to me. Like when you see a race car, if it's nice out, I'm for sure putting my hand out the window, giving them an up and down, see it, get them to rev it up. When they do, that makes me harder than any woman ever could. I'm being honest with you.
I also love the people that give you explicit hand signals, and then when you get to the stoplight, you're just like waiting. Hey, remember me? We're stopped now, so do your worst. And then you look at them like a psycho and see what happens, and they never get out of the car because they're soft.
Yeah, you'll have that.
It's also road rage. Did you know that that's what differentiates like road rage from like
The finger.
no like
No.
what like can call for being like having police on site is when you get out of your car.
Really?
That's it.
So I can scream at you from in.
Oh yeah, you can point a gun at somebody.
What if I'm sitting on a motorcycle?
No, that's fine. As long
By
as
the
you-
way, time out.
long
Can
as
we
you don't-
talk about how Will is way too much of a bitch to buy a bike, and he's been putting it off for 3 years now, and keeps saying he's gonna buy one, and won't fucking buy one,
we're working on it.
and be.
Are we getting
my-
bikes this summer, dude?
Dude,
I want a big bad Harley.
if you
Me
get one,
too.
because he gets one, I'm gonna cry.
Because Dan gets one. I gotta finish building the V, man.
No,
And-
no, buy one right now.
Do you know how steezy that Cadillac?
What are you fucking broke or something? Just buy both. Do both. Do both.
Yes, Dan.
Sell the Volkswagen.
I
Sell
need
the
to
V,
get it
fuck it.
daily.
No,
The bike.
Huh?
It's just middle of the winter.
I was when it rains. I have fucking slicks on the V and a motorcycle.
you can ride in the rain. It just hurts,
I'm all set.
dude.
I'm gonna get one though. Dude.
You're not.
Wait on it. Just relax.
Marking it
Relax.
right here. He's lying about it again
I'm not lying.
through his teeth.
You call me a liar? I'm not calling you a truther.
I want to take a quick second to talk about Avery's beard. You guys can't see him, but him have a full-fledged beard.
This is where the Amish joke started, guys, because he doesn't have a mustache.
His
So
mustaches are for pedophiles and cops. Separate.
Okay, and
Separate.
neck beards are for the Amish, dude.
I don't have a neck. There's nothing on my neck.
Yeah, but from your neck up to your lips is beard.
That's a beard.
That's a
neck
beard.
beard is the fucking. lunatics
giving
that
credit
play
where
video
cre-
games constantly. You can only grow a beard on their neck.
Dan has a neck beard.
I
A
do
little
have a
bit. Yeah. He's got enough cheek where I'll let him get away with it.
right.
I don't need to get an A. I just need to not get an F, you know?
I hear you.
But I'm not cutting my beard until I can cut my hair. So how about we open this shit back up and I get a haircut?
You're the problem, Avery. Guys are like, I need a haircut. Open everything back up. And people are like, well, there's still like a disease out there.
Dude, we're fine.
Avery's like, I'm 24. I'll be
We're
fine.
fine. We don't live in New York City. They're the only ones that die. We'll be okay.
Hey, man. Heard it here first.
Will had it, and he's fucking
Yeah.
fine, so.
Yeah, if you're not 80 and you don't have
So as
cancer,
long as
you'll
you
be
have
okay.
that extra chromosome, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I grew it myself.
My mom helped me grow up, but I mean, it was all me. I did all the work.
I don't know about that.
His mom does everything for him. Shut up. She grew that chromosome. Let's not pretend like it's
fucking
anything else.
doesn't. Shut up.
I'm sorry. Who cleaned your apartment last week?
Me.
My mom was like, I want to come clean your apartment. Am I going to be like, no, I like it dirty and filthy and disgusting.
When was the last time it was clean? Before that.
Who cares, Dan?
Exactly. Your mom does everything for you. And I cook for you. I'm your mom now.
Everything. She does everything for me, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm your mom now.
No.
Call me mommy.
All set.
Dude, we had a conversation the other day where I was like, hey, Will, I cooked. You want to do the dishes? Guess who did the dishes? Not Will.
I was like, yeah, sure. Then he just did them.
No. 2 days later,
You're
I did
on my
them.
side with that, dude.
2 days
So
later,
here's
I
the
did
deal.
the dishes.
When my girlfriend and I moved in together, she knew I didn't clean. And guess who still doesn't fucking clean?
Yeah.
Me.
Right.
And I used to
I'm
cook.
not your girlfriend.
I used to cook.
But you do the dishes, dude. What do you want me to say? Like, do you want me to, hey, Dan, don't.
Yeah, I
I'll
do
get
the
that.
dishes because I want to eat, and then I need those dishes to cook the food that I want to eat.
Okay. Oh my God, you just solved your own fucking
No,
problem.
I didn't because I also have to cook for you.
You don't have to do dick.
I
dude.
feel. You'd be mad if I didn't, though, and I don't want to listen to you cry. So
Who are you right
Who
now?
are
What
you?
are you saying to me right now? Dude?
I'm publicly airing out the fact that it's unfair that I have to cook and clean.
You said
2
hey,
days later, well,
You said, hey man, I'm cooking, so I'm not gonna do the dishes. I'm like, that's cool, dude. I'll get them.
2 days later.
And then Dan cleans the dishes.
2 days later.
It's not like I said, yo, clean those fucking dishes if you want to eat.
When I lived by myself, you
2
know when
days
I
later.
did the dishes?
When you wanted to eat.
When the sink was full.
Yeah.
He doesn't even do it when the sink is full.
That's why I had like a dozen plates.
I don't
and
eat
just as many
dude,
utensils.
I don't eat here. I don't ever cook here. You decided to start cooking here, so
No, you asked. Okay, what did we have that first time?
Sweet, sweet
was
love.
it? Yeah, that's a daily thing. Even though
pulls
we're
who
arguing on this
cares about
podcast a little bit, we are going to make sweet love tonight. Everyone, stop worrying.
Who pulls?
can
who
we
cares?
stop with this?
No.
What are we doing
We're
here?
never stopping. What did we make the first time we cooked? Was it quesadillas? No, it was omelets because you had that ham that your dad smoked.
Yeah.
And so you said we should make omelets, and I was like, "Word, I'm into that." I'll stop at Wegs. Shout out Wegs. Wegmans, if you want to sponsor us,
Fuck
we'll be
Wegmans. So
shut your whore mouth. You're officially not allowed on this podcast. Fuck off. Wegmans is right up there with Chris Hansen as far as holy work.
What?
Yep. I'll say it again. And fucking so you said I want an omelet, so I'm like, word, I'll grab stuff and then Will make himself an omelet and then I will make me an omelet.
That was never spoken though. You just made the omelets, dude.
Yeah, I set everything down and then I was like waiting for you to do something. And you never did something.
Oh my God, you're a
I don't
fucking
care
girl.
anymore. Listen,
You're a girl.
Remember that ramen maker we had to throw out because it was so fucking gross?
Yeah.
What is a
we used
ramen
to-
maker,
dude,
first
It
of all?
wasn't a ramen maker.
No,
it was a hot plate that
No.
we only made ramen with hot sauce, so it like got all fucking red.
Remember we tried to make mac and cheese once?
It's just like ramen and cheese.
Oh, dude, those like craft singles. We put
Oh,
them in it.
God,
It was
fucking-
the net. You picked it up and it all came out of the bowl. On the fork.
Jesus.
2 packages of ramen
All right,
came
all
out
right.
on the fork together.
That's what it was. We tried to use ramen noodles
Yeah.
and then like just cheese.
All right. Avery, while we have you here, I need another tiebreaker on a different debate. Are craft singles actual cheese?
No, cheese food.
Okay. Okay.
Cheese
We're making
food.
burgers the other day, and we're at Wegmans getting all the stuff for
I
burgers.
use
I'm
it,
stoked.
but, like,
Yeah, I'll eat it too.
It's
But if I'm
good
making
as fuck.
if I'm making nice burgers,
Okay, here we go.
Go to
Here's
the
the
deli
problem
and
right
get
here.
real
Yo,
cheese, for
pause.
sure.
This is the problem. You go, if I'm making nice burgers, you're not gonna telepathically tell me make your own fucking burger. I'm using your pan and your stove to make my own burger.
Yeah, your pan and your stove that I clean afterwards. Like a fucking adult. I clean them.
When have I ever told you to clean anything, dude?
I do that out of habit, actually. The stove, not the dishes. The dishes are a different debate. They're two
Cleans
different
the
things.
Stove.
If you don't clean the stove, it gets disgusting.
No.
Just clean it every time, and then you don't have to like spend a Saturday scrubbing that shit.
Or you leave it alone long enough and your girlfriend takes care of it, which is what happened.
They're assholes. Craft singles are not food. I mean, they're food, but they're not cheese.
They're not really food either. It's just like
It's plastic.
It's grease and plastic. I
We're
think
getting
that they-
burger stuff though,
Sandwich,
and I go,
yeah.
we should get some cheese to make them nice cheeseburgers. And he goes, don't worry about it, I have cheese. And I was like, I've been in your fridge enough times to know that you have 0 things that are edible in your fridge. So how about we go pick up some cheese? And he goes, I have Kraft singles. Nope.
Dude, they're gas.
Nope.
What are you talking about? You know what's good about craft singles?
White
They never
or
go
yellow?
bad.
White or yellow?
Yellow.
Oh,
Duh.
Gross.
You put white craft singles on any
Kraft
food?
singles are good for one thing and one thing only.
sandwiches.
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese.
No, that's the only time you use yellow cheese. Other than that,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I bought them, to use them on grilled cheese.
but other than that, white cheese.
Other than that, don't eat Kraft singles. What the fuck?
Dude, you gotta expose yourself at some point, or you're just gonna get sick from everything.
Yeah.
I ate enough of them as a kid, and
take
now
a
I'm like,
little bit
oh,
of
I have
time.
taste buds. I don't have to eat shit that I don't want to eat.
But it's gas. What do you mean?
There's real cheese out there that's just as good.
This is coming from the guy that will just shovel Taco Bell into his mouth. I'm
That's
talking
true.
fucking steamed cat food on a fucking tortilla shell. That's tortilla in quotes, dude.
And you do the same thing.
with sour cream that comes out of a fucking gun.
Yep, it goes.
Cock gun.
A caulk gun,
Amazing.
dude.
It's fire.
And you're bitching about Kraft cheese.
First of all,
Please tell me more, Dan.
Taco Bell has the highest health rating. Out of
Probably
all
because
fast
it's
foods.
not real food and it doesn't go bad.
There's a lot of sawdust in their ground beef. That's a real thing.
Oh, suddenly we're
Fiber-
too soft to eat fucking.
I eat it.
How are you going to
Way
do
too much.
this? You just said we can't eat Kraft cheese. Now you're saying now we're too soft to eat.
Because you called me soft
No, I
for
didn't.
some shit. You called me
When?
soft for some shit. For something I don't like eating.
That's a good argument, Dan.
Yeah, dude.
Sometime.
At one point, dude, you called me soft and I'm pissed about it.
Because you accused me of stealing jokes earlier, and then I go, give me an example, and you go, no, I don't have to do that. Because
I
don't have to do that.
I'm not a
I don't have to do
fucking
that.
female. I don't have a file cabinet that I'm just going to go,
I don't have to do that.
no.
But you just did the same thing. You just did the same thing.
Because I called you out because you're being bullshit.
Because you called me soft earlier for something that I will or won't eat. I don't remember, but there was something.
On the podcast?
Yeah, just now in the last 55 minutes.
I didn't call you soft.
You didn't call me soft, but you implied I was soft.
Hey, Dan, whatever you think about yourself is what you think about your fucking
Nope,
self.
you implied it. Very explicitly implied it. You just didn't say the word soft.
I don't have to because you already know.
Nope. I'm not worried about it.
I wouldn't be you.
How do we get here?
Dan, you're sweating, man. You're right.
It actually is hot in here. I will give credit to Avery.
There's 1,000 degrees in this place.
It's hot, dude.
Avery got up before the podcast and goes, "It's hot in here." And Will has an argument with him about how the heat's off. And then I was like, "I'm chilling."
Look at the thermostat. It's fucking off.
It is.
Why is it hot?
Because I'm here.
I'm going to take a page out of my childhood being bullied book and say, yeah, fat people do produce more heat.
Wow.
Thanks, Dan.
I was bullied a lot, so got him on deck. Don't worry about it.
I cut deep. I can feel it from here.
It's fair.
Hey, bro, you're still cute, though.
You're dead to me, Dan.
I believe it. I'm dead to me, too, so, like, don't worry about
You
it.
haven't been alive ever, actually.
I'm dead to my therapist, too. Fuck that guy. I mean, huh?
Yeah.
Therapy's great, actually. No shade on therapy.
Pass.
I don't know.
I did do it when I was like 14 because my parents made me because they were getting divorced, and apparently that ruined my life.
You have to want to help yourself.
Such a waste of time, dude.
I think some people.
Avery's like, yeah, therapy's a waste of time. I just like choking out dogs, so.
Yeah. Deep as fuck.
I think some people need it who are not like, they don't have like the mental stability in order to calm themselves down, or if they're having like, anxiety or whatever. If you're not very headstrong, I think it's really good for you. That's not like to throw shade at therapists or whatever they do.
Mine was mandatory.
That's the fucking Lord's work,
voluntary.
dude. Serious. People
I
do
did it
that.
like 3 times and hated every second of it.
I couldn't. I went. I don't know. I couldn't do it. It was just.
You gotta find the right therapist. I went through like 6 therapists.
It's too much, man. I went through a couple therapists, and the one I really liked, his name was Jim. He did some sick magic tricks. He would do more of like a Q&A, and that's what I really enjoyed because I got.
He did some sick magic tricks. He made the pickle disappear every time.
What kind of magic tricks?
I was
card tricks.
I was
or,
also
like,
fucking
other
5, you guys.
tricks? Card tricks or like?
No, like sick magic tricks, dude.
Can you name any of them?
I was 5,
So they
and I
weren't
had
that
a
good.
video now in my pocket, Avery.
Was that the thing you had to have a whole keychain full of the little cards? Is that what that was?
The video now was the discs with a little black and white screen, so it was like shaped like that.
What was that thing? It could play songs.
Hit clips.
Yeah, they were the little.
I had a teenage sister. growing
Wow,
up.
are you guys?
I've never had
boomers
one.
or
I've just
what?
seen
What
them.
the fuck?
Listen,
They were on backpacks and they were
Kid,
just fucking
okay.
jingling around all over the place.
Yeah.
Remember Tamagotchis?
dude.
That was a huge
I had
thing
one.
too.
I wanted one so bad. Finally, got convinced my parents to get me one.
And it died.
Dude, I threw it away. Like,
Yeah.
the next day, I was like, "This is dumb."
Yeah.
There's 3 buttons and it doesn't do anything.
It's just a
Makes noise in the middle
Let's
of the
bring
night.
up more
and you throw
90s
it
things,
out.
though.
90 things.
Yeah, dude. All right, guys. So The story here is we've had a quick discussion mid-podcast here, and there's just too much to stuff all the Avery stories into one podcast. So we're doing it in two parts. You're getting one this Thursday, and you'll get one on Monday, and then the following Thursday we're gonna have that. Try and have that Tinder bit good to go. If not, sue us.
Yeah. So part 2 is will be coming out on Monday. It's gonna be us 3 again. Special edition episode with a guest, and then on Thursday we'll have the fake Tinder profile upload to see what kind of DMs we get. So thank you guys so much for listening.
Follow all the socials. Keep it _Lite on Twitter. Keep it Lite Podcast on Instagram. Keep it Lite Podcast at gmail.com. Please send in your ideas. Or if you're a smoking hot babe and you hear this today, we need you to send in some very scandalous, not nudes, but scandalous pictures that we can use for the fake Tinder to get the maximum amount of pickup lines.
Absolutely. So thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure you tune in on the next one and keep it light.